welcome to War Crimes Gaming. This is War. We're going to talk about e-juice, how to make it. Here's two websites that I used, randomly selected. Well, the left one's what I use. If you know here, there's what I use, PG/VG adjustable, and you can mix, I think, up to 10 flavors. I'll link them at the bottom. On the left-hand side, you can search wherever you want, but this is a recipe that I found, and I'll show you basically how to take what's over here on the right and put it over to the left so that you can make your own juice. I know that my nicotine that I use is 60 milligrams. It's a 100% PG mix. I'm going to do it at 12 milligrams. And I do a 60-40 PG/VG mix, and I make 10 milligrams. Now, moving from left to right, you're gonna have to convert. Okay, 33. Just gonna move decimal point over if you're only making 10. Now you make more than 10 milliliters. You have to do the math yourself. So move it over once. You can take a copy, like if you want to know, make sure that you know that, or save this because you can save the recipes here. And transfer that info over to the other side. And then go back into changing the milliliters, moving that over. So while I finish doing this, I got it. This is a gaming channel, and this isn't gaming. But if you still smoke and you haven't tried vaping, there's so many sites you can go to. But like, just think, this is how it ties into gaming, right? Like, just think of the guy that needs to take a break, like when you're doing a team deathmatch, no respawn, and he's sitting at the spawn point. And the game's like damn over, but because he's still at the spawn point because he took a 20-minute smoke break. Here you can vape right at your desk. It doesn't screw up anything, doesn't make anything stink or smell or whatever. And depending on your mixture, it tastes better most times. It's that guy or the guy that you're ready to get into a raid with and is like, hold on dude, I gotta take a cigarette break. And it's like 10 minutes later and it already took you half an hour to get your group together. So anyway, what you can also do in here, these are kind of close to what I paid, relatively. So I'll go in and put the rest of, we'll just say it's $5.96 for 10 milliliters. Now, raspberries per dram that I bought, because it's in oil. And that's what you have to make sure. Some of what you're going to use, like some oils will crack plastic cartomizers or atomizers. So, personally, Kanger, I like Kanger Pro 2s, and then they have a new Kanger, it's on my shelf over there, but it's a Kanger, I think it's like called like an aerator or some trash. Now you're gonna make me go get it. Yeah, it's the Aero Tank Clear Atomizer series, which is my favorite one. So once you go there, you go hit save, and calculate is going to give you all your information. It's going to convert that over to milliliters, or if you use drops. I use syringes, as you'll see here in a second. You can see over to your right hand side, instead of going out and paying $7 to $10 or more for 10 milliliter of juice, it's $2.21. So it saves you a hell of a lot. I'm going to make 8 in this one. So right there, you know, it's going to save you, let's say, I don't know, you pay. Do the damn math, I'm not doing it. I play games. But you're looking, I don't know, a decent amount of savings. It's a hell of, what, $4 cheaper, $5, $7 cheaper than a pack of cigarettes. And for one of these, I don't know, 10 milliliters, and I vape often, that could easily last me 2-3 days. So you can see the recipe on the right goes straight along with the left. What you're truly trying to figure out is that 8.41 milliliters unflavored juice. How much of that is your nicotine and your PG and the VG? So if you see it's 1.9, I just did 2 milliliters. 2.5, I just rounded, and 4 milliliters. Probably what I would tell you to do is order a nicotine test kit. Like if you're first starting mixing, order a mix kit so you know that if you're mixing 12, it's actually 12. A nicotine test kit, actually. Alright. Now you'll see here my great camera work. Again, a new camera. Because the one I have completely sucks. But I will show you what I'm showing. These are all the flavors that they are Latikia or whatever the fuck that is. This is Turkish. So these are the flavors that you're going to mix. With these, I mix mine with a 3 milliliter syringe. It says raspberry, dude. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. It says raspberry. Put it down. Thanks. Alright. This is the nicotine. Alright, this is what you have to be careful with. It's deadly. Alright, move it in closer, then back out. 60 milligrams is what that is. Shows you on the back, it's 100% PG mix. So whenever you do that's where you put that in. Here's your other two main ingredients, which is your VG and your PG. Those are relatively inexpensive. Everything I have there is 120 because it fits into my humidor pretty easily. With your nicotine, I store my nicotine in a safe. That way, any kids come over to visit, whatever, they're not getting into it. It gets spilled on anything. It's absorbed in the skin. And I only have one glove on because my wife decided to use my gloves to protect her nails while she was cleaning trash. So yeah, I found one glove. But the glove I use is the one closest to the nicotine, and I do get it on me. So I know according to that other recipe I need about 2 milliliters of nic juice, actual nicotine juice in each one of these. So this is sped up. So that's basically what I'm going to do here. You'll see next. I pull a bottle forward when I make more than one, just so I know like what number I'm on, because I can't keep count past 4. Don't worry, I'm not going through this whole thing like this. I'll probably just and wash your syringe out in between nicotine and anything else. The other ones really don't matter too much, but the nic you want to wash out. Which you can't see off camera, or maybe you can, and it's just how I have this video adjusted on my screen. There's some water over there. Oh, like I said, I'm going to put this back into my safe. And nic keeps for a while. As long as it's in a dark, cold place, you're good to go. Now the PG and the VG. The VG is really thick, so I'm going to use a 10 milliliter with no, well, I guess I'm going to do PG here first, which is thick, with no syringe. So however much that was, maybe it was 3. I'm going to do that, what I'm doing right here, all 8 bottles with the PG. So all that's done. Back to a 3 milliliter syringe, where you get a hip it and do drops. I really couldn't stand counting out like 55 drops. That would drive me nuts. And to me, it's just easier to use a syringe once you. I know you could be like War Dude. You could fill that whole thing up like one time and then just put like 0.3 milliliters in each one. But it's dark, and so are the numbers. So it's really hard to tell how much you have there. That's why I didn't do that. But so I put everything you're supposed to. Recap them. What you're going to do at this point is take a large bowl. Put it in the microwave for about 3-4 minutes. Get the water nice and hot, depending on how big a bowl you use, of course. Use some freaking logic. Alright. Cap them off. I always use childproof. So that kids can't get into this because it still has nicotine juice in it. Nearly as much as the main bottle. And after you get that water all hot, throw these things in there. Give them about a 2-minute bath each. And then start taking them out one by one. Shake them for about a minute straight. And then I have a humidor that I store all my nicotine stuff in. And pretty much that's it. When you're doing tobacco, it could take 12 days to, but that's what I use. It's a variable voltage. I can control the power and the voltage to it, depending on how I want it to. Alright, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe if you could. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.